Alright, folks, we are back. We're talking about movies we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Joe was talking about how he hasn't seen all these, like, Italian movies just by being Italian, and, well...
I'm a fake Italian.
I don't think that's how that works.
they revoked my Italian card.
Your Italian license. But, so there was, like, my sister was talking about how there was this guy at work who was watching Gladiator very loudly. Like, the volume was, like, turned all the way up on his phone.
Yeah.
And, so he's talking to her like, oh, you ever seen Gladiator? And she's like, no. He's like, oh, how are you not seeing Gladiator, man? And it was this whole...
I mean, she basically has, depending on how loud he was playing.
Yeah, right? But yeah, and like, oh, like, you know, your generation, but you're too old for you. It's like, okay, like... It's like, okay, she...
Gladiator didn't come out that long ago.
No, it's like, she's seen The Invisible Man. Like, what do you mean? That was, like, way older. Like, age is not a thing for... It's not an issue here. It's honestly, I just think she wouldn't much care for Gladiator. Because it's not really her genre, you know what I mean?
See, have you seen Gladiator?
I have not. I want to.
I haven't either.
It's on my hit list.
Well, you know who it's by?
Who?
It's by Ridley Scott.
Really?
Yeah, same guy who made Aliens.
The guy...
Or Alien, I'm sorry. Don't come for me.
Wait, you mean to tell me that the guy who keeps beating Samus's ass made that movie?
Yeah. You know the guy who made one good Alien movie.
One? Well, to be fair, he only made one Alien movie. Oh, wait, no.
He made another one.
Wait, what was the other one?
I think he directed Covenant.
Oh. Okay, no, I liked that.
Oh!
I liked Covenant.
He might have also directed Prometheus.
Oh, the alien movie that wasn't an... Oh, no, he did.
But
the alien movie that wasn't an alien movie.
I know Aliens was John Cameron.
Yeah.
And then...
James Cameron.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought you were gonna say Jon Favreau. I don't know why.
You know, John Hammond.
You know, John Crickfalusi.
Yeah, Aliens was John Cameron, which he has a streak for directing...
Say it again!
I know what I said!
I don't think you did!
Aliens was James Cameron!
Old Jimmy!
It's gonna be like our Mark Zuckerberg thing on the Game Grumps. Like, I'm gonna text you in the middle of the night, James Cameron in all capitals.
Wait, why did he text Dan Mark Zuckerberg?
Remember, because he watched the Social Network, which is funny enough is directed by the same guy that made Alien 3.
I think you're gonna say Aliens.
David Fincher. He's actually a really good director.
I disagree.
Well, considering the only movie you've seen is Alien 3, which he even disavows, like...
He disowns this movie. You know what? I'll give him another chance.
But no, he made The Social Network, and Aaron, you had to have seen this bit, because they got a bunch of animated stuff. But, like, Dan was talking about how, like, in the morning, you know, he was saying, so, hey, what game do you want to play this time, to Aaron? And Aaron just went on this tirade talking about The Social Network, and he's like, okay, so I'll be doing most. Dan responds with, I'll be doing most of the talking at the session today, won't I? And then like later on, like at 3 o'clock in the morning or something like that, he just gets it because he was like, who's the guy who invented Facebook, you know? And so like he kept on going on that, and then like later on at like 3 o'clock in the morning, Dan just gets a text in all caps, multiple exclamation points, Mark Zuckerberg. But
and you're saying about John Cameron.
Oh yeah, no, he just has a streak for directing great sequels, because he also made Terminator 2.
He did.
Which both Terminator 2 and Aliens, a lot of people consider them better than the first ones. I mean, like, it's definitely an argument or a debate to be had, because, like, I would personally, like, I know you would probably prefer Aliens over Alien.
Oh, that explains a lot.
The dragon is back, Stella. Should we help it? Alright, let's get ready for it.
But I think I'd probably go with Alien, just because it's more your straightforward horror movie, and there was nothing out quite like that at its time. Do you figure that came out, what, 79?
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, what year? You know, I should talk about that. What year did 2001: Space Odyssey come out?
2001, duh.
How did you know?
Did you know George Jetson was born the other day?
How you gonna drop a bombshell like that?
well,
Mid.
like that, clearly.
Like it's past the.
His birth date is July 31st, 2022.
Huh. That is. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, it's like how Back to the Future now takes place completely in the past.
Oh.
What?
2001: Space Odyssey came out in '68.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, so that, I mean, granted, I mean, Alien is a different beast entirely.
Is it really?
I think so.
I don't know. I've only seen one of those movies. It's not 2001: A Space Odyssey.
I haven't seen. I haven't seen
That's
2001: Space Odyssey. Which
That's the one with HAL 9000, right?
Yeah. With was it in Wally Otto?
Yeah.
Be the plant. Yeah, that's definitely on the hit list too, because that's by Stanley Kubrick, and I like a lot of his movies.
Cute man. It looks relieved, doesn't it? I wonder what it means. If we are ever to cross this dragon's path again, I think we should help it. However I may feel about it. For now, though, I need a time to collect my thoughts. Thank you, Stella, for everything.
Was the giant snake talking to you?
No, that was the little snake.
Okay, I thought so.
That was Summer.
I just noticed the giant snake.
The dragon.
Yeah.
That I was just climbing on.
I think I paid attention to the video games on this video game channel.
Nah, that'd be stupid. You're stupid.
I am stupid.
Are you stupid? You look stupid.
Gilbert's just insulting you.
I mean, I'd love to get roasted by Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
We could have him back.
Yeah.
Just for a minute. Just imagine, like, someone rises from the dead just to insult you.
You know, I feel like
I'd be honored yet insulted at the same time.
if we had him back just for a minute, I wouldn't like, most people would be like, oh, like, what would you ask him and everything like that. I feel like I just want him to scream for a minute straight into my ears so I could hear it again.
so I could really feel something again.
Babe, I can't get it up unless I hear Gilbert.
I know there's a tweet where it's like, imagine him like during sex, he wants you to say his name, but his name is Gilbert, and then like Gilbert Gottfried comments like, "Fuck this tweet."
Fuck Gilbert, please don't fuck the tweet.
I'm gonna fuck your tweet.
But yeah, but Ben's
ass.
Ben's sweet cheeks.
Ben's delectable glutes.
I'm so sorry, Ben.
No, you shouldn't be. He should be honored.
I think you'd be like, he should be sorry.
Sorry he ever met us.
Sorry his ass ever entered.
Ever entered our peripherals.
Oh.
Ooh, box. Give me your box!
Give me your belt.
Give me your belt! Just goes around punching people.
I'm sorry, whenever you do the whoosh, it's in the Irish voice, Irish. That is how Irish.
I like to speak in my Irish voice.
But it just makes me think of Jacksepticeye. Jack?
Yes.
Sean.
Sean Septic Slime.
Yes.
Septic Sam.
Jack Spadicy.
Jack Spoodle Man. Jack Spid.
Whew.
Spid, Joe.
Spit.
Spit.
Spud would be more accurate.
Spit. Spit on me, Joe. No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Let me tell you why I'm not gonna do that.
I remember that.
Really? Because I don't.
It was in it was at the end, like near the end of what was the Metopia, and it's just like it's like give us back our great city. Let me tell okay, I'm not gonna do that. It's like counterpoint, go fuck yourself. I'll pull it up between episodes. It's hilarious.
You know, Metopia is one of those like series that it had its ups and its downs.
We give it a lot of shit, but I feel like it did have some good moments in it.
Yeah, amongst all the shit.
Yeah. It was just kind of rough because it was so long.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where it's like, it might be, I don't know from the viewer perspective, because a lot of times, like, I get, like, you know imposter syndrome, right? Like, where you can't, like, watch yourself.
I guess.
Or I guess I'm Italian, it'd be imposter syndrome.
Uh-huh. Ding, 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 ding. He just drags you to your doom.
Is that the running gag of it?
Yeah, like Undertale's and this one's
I want you to do a rendition for the games, Eric. Scott, you know, I'm saying that like, oh, they're not gonna come out. Scott Cawthon's got to pump out another one.
Well, I think Scott Cawthon himself is done.
I don't
like,
believe it.
No, he is, because he got fucking doxxed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like him and his family got like doxxed or something, and like someone came to it.
He got doxxed Cawthon.
Yeah, and like one of his like someone came to his fucking house and like, no, don't do that.
His whole house for fucking.
Oh, you don't know?
When you're that big.
Seriously, man, like
I
what?
mean,
you don't?
Granted, YouTubers. I'm not trying to belittle that. But I am saying, like, YouTubers get doxxed all the time.
Yes.
I'm not saying that's okay. So, all of you out there thinking about doxing us,
don't do it. That's why I give out fake addresses to everyone.
But I can't imagine that'd be the reason to
Jackson Sleether in Portland, New Mexico. I am so sorry, but like so many of our haters are coming to your house.
Who lives at 123 Avenue? the fakest of it, you know. There probably is gonna be a Jack Sleether who's like, guys, not cool.
You jest, but there was like, I was like, there was all right next to each other. There was like this street, that street, and the other street. It was like, come on.
Walk this way, talk this way,
clock this way, dark this way,
suck this way,
suck this dick, suck my dick, suck it quick, suck it quick.
Thank you, Harry.
No problem, man. Joey, never hesitate to ask. I would do anything for you, my friend.
But no, what I was getting at was like, I can't.
Anything, Mario.
Anything, Mario.
This is my new vacuum, Mario. He can suck anything.
Anything,
Mario.
But no, what I was getting at with Scott was like, I wouldn't think that'd be a reason to quit. Like, that would definitely be a reason to, like, you know, step back from, like, being in the public eye and everything.
I don't know, he did like a whole like thing talking about how he's like stepping back from it.
I mean, you know what? I shouldn't. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah. I mean, granted, I think Five Nights at
Fuck Boys.
Five Nights at Freddy's, the concept has kind of run its course anyway, and that's not solely due to Scott. I think it's like everyone has like piggybacked off of Five Nights, like to the point where like there is, I mean, not just fan games, because don't get me wrong, I think those are kind of neat, you know, and fans, you know, they make a lot of cool stuff. But I just feel like the idea has been done to death at this point. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of, like, those first few games and everything.
Rest assured, we will eventually play Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and I guarantee you we will not beat it.
Oh, yeah. Well, did we play 2? We played 2, right?
We played 2, and we did not beat it either.
I was gonna say, 2 is known for being, like...
the hardest one.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I definitely get that now.
I mean, granted, 3's no walk in the park either.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, for some reason, 4 really resonated with me.
Yeah?
And that's, I think I told you, just because, like, the little boy's room looked almost exactly like my room.
Yeah, that's not
So
that's
it was
not okay.
like, on top of the character models being a lot scarier, that made it scarier.
Yeah.
And we'll have to talk more FNAF next time.
Next time.